Welcome back, my people. And before I start any video, I always appreciate you people for joining hands with me and making this channel a success. It's not always a simple task to make a video, to process it and to post it for you guys, but with your support it has become so easier to me. So let's continue encouraging each other to view, to like the videos, and more so to subscribe, so that this channel can reach as many people as possible in the community, because these diseases affect almost everyone in the community and the Kenya, the whole world at large, not even Kenya. Nobody can say he or she never gets healed. And these are the most common conditions we always encounter in our day-to-day life. So, let's continue discussing the major signs and symptoms which a person having food, who is suffering from food poisoning will always present with. And we are in the 60th point, whereby we will discuss about fever. So, if you have you are suffering from food poisoning, fever must be there, because obviously this is an infection, and where there is an infection, it is always accompanied by fever. So you have fever if your body temperature rises higher than its normal range. And which is the normal range? Some might tell you between 36 degrees centigrade to 37 degrees centigrade. Others might tell you between 36.5 degrees centigrade to 37.5 degrees centigrade. But there is not much difference between the two. Each one of them is right. So when your temperature goes above, for example, 37 or 37.5, it's considered as fever. That means it's higher than normal. Fevers are prevalent in many illnesses and occur as part of your body's natural defense against infection. So fevers are prevalent or occur in wide range of illnesses and occur as a part of your body's natural defense against infections. Fever-producing substances called pyrogens trigger the rise in temperature. They are released either by your immune system or the infectious bacteria that has entered your body. So these pyrogens that trigger the rise in body temperature are released either by your immune system or the infectious bacteria that has attacked your body or that has entered your body. Pyrogens cause fever by sending messages that trick your brain into thinking your body is colder than it is. Let me repeat this one. Those who have been asking me how does fever come about, I hope you are getting your answer now. Pyrogens cause fever by sending messages that trick your brain into thinking that your body is colder than it is. This results in your body generating more heat and losing less heat, thus raising your temperature. So this results in your body generating more heat and losing less heat, thus raising your temperature. Increase in temperatures, or the increase in temperature increases the activity of your white blood cells, which helps you fight the infection. A point to note: fever is a common symptom of illness caused by harmful organisms, as in the case of food poisoning. Get this clearly. Fever is a common symptom of illness caused by harmful organisms, as in the case of food poisoning. It helps fight infection by making your body too hot for bacteria or virus that cause the infection to thrive. So this fever helps fight infection by making your body too hot for bacteria or virus that cause the infection to thrive. I hope you get that very clearly. So those who have been asking me which is the normal range of temperature and how does fever affect the child, so I hope you have got the information clearly. Let's go to the next point, or the next sign and symptom that a person having food poisoning illness will present with, and that is chills. What are chills? Chills can occur as your body shiver to raise temperature, as we have discussed above. When the temperatures rise, when your body response makes your temperature rise, the rise in body temperature makes it hard for viruses and bacteria that has caused the infection in your body unable to thrive, and it also increases the activity of white blood cells that has their main work in your body as fighting against infections. So chills can occur as your body shivers to raise temperature. These shivers are as a result of your muscles rapidly contracting and relaxing, which generates heat. These shivers are as a result of your muscle rapidly contracting and relaxing, which generates heat. They often accompany a fever. The chills accompany a fever as pyrogens trick your body into thinking it's cold. Get this clearly. These chills often accompany a fever as pyrogens trick your body into thinking it's cold and needs to warm up. That's why you will find that when you are having fever, when you go to an hospital or your doctor and your temperature is taken, it might read 38 or 39, but you will be feeling coldness. In fact, most of you come to the hospital while wearing pullovers, and you will feel like going and sitting under the sun, which is always dangerous. In fact, if you feel fever, it's best to wash yourself with cold water or normal water, not warm water. Normal water, or sponge yourself with normal water and expose yourself. Reduce your clothing. Don't take blankets and pullovers and put on, because this will increase the heat or it will increase the temperature and the condition will worsen. So fever can occur with many different illnesses, include food poisoning, making chills one of its common symptoms. So the chill is a symptom of fever. So fever can occur with many different illnesses, including food poisoning, making chills one of its common symptoms. A point to note: chills often accompany a fever, which can occur in cases of food poisoning. Thinking is too cold, your body shivers in an attempt to warm up. Get that clearly. Chills often accompany a fever, which can occur in cases of food poisoning. Thinking is too cold, your body shivers in an attempt to warm up. So this marks the end of our 7th sign and symptom of food poisoning. We are left with 3, and we will continue discussing them in our next video. So let's continue subscribing, liking and sharing our videos and keep the support on. I do appreciate you for the far you have taken me, and let's remain calm as a family as we approach the end of the year. And for those who are traveling, make sure you are safe to avoid more accidents. We need you people. We need to stay put as a family until we reach, or we open a new chapter next year, which is some days to come. So let's meet in the next video and have a good evening.